Hey guys, it's Ari, and today I'm going to be telling you part 1 to a 2-part story time.
I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine and Mali. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky.
First, let me get comfortable. Okay. So this took place like 2 years ago when me and Zahavahs were both about 11 or 12. I don't exactly remember. Oh my lordy. But I just moved in to my new house. It was like the first month or two, I would say. Like, it was really boring. Like, we didn't have anything to do and it was so annoying. Like, we didn't have Wi-Fi, we didn't have cable. We finally got Wi-Fi, but we still didn't have cable. In the first few months, I had been reading like the same books over and over again. It was really boring because I couldn't do anything because I didn't have a phone at the time. I had an iPod 4. If you dropped it barely on a certain angle or like pressed on it too hard, the whole thing would just like power off. And the battery was crap. Like, it would die after like 5 minutes, like, even if it was fully charged. Like, it sucked. So I could barely do anything. It was just the worst. So then we finally got Wi-Fi, and I was like, oh my god, praise the Lord, because I could finally download music, I could finally like check my Instagram and all of that. And then I invited Zahavahs to come over. We were gonna have a sleepover. Really excited because she hadn't been to my new house yet, and it was just really exciting. So she came over and we went down to my room, and I showed her my new room, which was actually downstairs at the time. This is, I have a different room now, it's up here, but my room was downstairs at the time. I showed her on my new room, and like, she was like, oh, this is cool, this is chill. Like, she set up her laptop, and we were sitting there, and we were like watching movies and making videos and having fun. I also live like right down the road from the drive-in, so I asked my parents if we could go to the drive-in to go watch a movie, because that seems like it sounds like fun. And we're like, no, it's already been like a lot this year. It's expensive. And I was like, oh my god, this is lame. Why don't we just go? We can just sneak in. It'll be fun. They'll be like, no, we don't do that. I guess like their parents, I guess that makes sense. My brother had been the one that told me about how you can just sneak into the woods and not pay. I told Zahavahs about that, and I was like, hey, how about we just sneak out, and then me and you can sneak into the drive-in without paying, and we can just go watch a movie. So yeah, that seems cool. Like, we can act like we're teenagers, like, already. Like, we can act like we're older and cool and all that. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a cold. So we can act like we're older and cool and teenagers and all that already. And I was like, yeah, that seems like fun. My parents were upstairs like watching a movie or up here on the main level, and we were down in my room. This is actually the reason that they moved my room upstairs, was because of this. Anyways, so they were upstairs, or they were up here watching a movie, and we were down there getting ready. We were had this whole setup. We set up on her laptop the movie The Lady and the Tramp, that one about those dogs that eat spaghetti and all that. We had that all set up. So we had our laptop on my bed, and we made it look like we were in bed watching a movie. We had like a lamp on for good lighting, which I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. I guess it does. It would, I don't know. So we had like a lamp on so it wasn't too bright, but it wasn't like too dark. We had, I keep saying So we had the laptop on the bed. We made it look like we were watching a movie. We had the lamp on, and we had a note on the door that said, do not disturb us when watching a movie, which is like a little suspicious, of course, and really like shady. A notepad outside of the door that had like clean sheets of paper, and it was for my brother because recently he had been like asking for paper a lot because he was like writing music, I guess. I left paper outside the door so he wouldn't bother us. After that, we were like waiting for my parents to go to bed, and they eventually went to bed. We started to get ready to go, and we like looked up on the website like what movies they were showing and all that. The show was Pixels, and so we were looking at and making sure that that was the movie that was going to be on for the second one, because we were going to see the second movie, not the first. Because to see the first, we would have to be there right at sundown, and my parents were going to be going to bed right at sundown. Yeah, so we're going to have to go for the second movie instead of the first. Because what's the point of seeing the first movie if you're going to miss like half of it? So we got all ready. We like did our hair, we did our makeup, we put on like this bright red lipstick, put on like a whole bunch of blush, and we looked like clowns, and we like layered on like makeup. We painted our faces like we were clowns. Like we looked like we belonged in the circus. I think it was either me or Zahavah that was wearing a leather jacket. I don't remember, but we looked ridiculous. So we were all ready, our setup, our clothing, our makeup, our hair, everything we thought looked great and was perfectly ready. Whenever our parents went to sleep, or my parents went to sleep, I guess our parents, because we're like sisters, we were gonna sneak out the window, which didn't end up working out because it turned out that my window only went like this high up before it wouldn't go up anymore. So we had to sneak out the back door instead. That was kind of like risky because the back door, like whenever it opens, it has these like wooden blinds, so it goes like against the door, and so it was like really loud. But we managed to get out. I used my iPod flashlight, and then Zahavah had her phone for like just in case of an emergency, and I had my key, my house key, and we left. We had to go around the house, then we had to go up the street, or like down my road, and then down the main road to go to the drive-in, because the drive-in's on the same side of the road as my road, and it's like half a mile down from my house, so like an 8-minute walk, and we were on our way. And we saw my brother and his friend walking back from the drive-in, and we were like, oh no. So we had to get down the ground really quick and like hide in the grass, but that didn't end up working out. And my brother was like, Ariana, Zahavah, is that you? And we were like, yeah, it's us. He was like, what are you doing? And we were like, we're going to the drive-in. And he's like, oh, cool, we're coming back from the drive-in. And he was carrying like a big bag of popcorn and a lawn chair. And he was like, here, you guys can have our stuff. Have fun. Like, bye. We don't care. So they like left, and we went down the road. Whenever we got there, we were trying to find our way into the drive-in, like through the woods to sneak in so we wouldn't have to pay. We were like looking around, and then that's when it happened, and a car pulled up, and we didn't know who it was, and it was extremely terrifying. And for part 2, go watch Zahavah's video. Hashtag AZJC, hashtag RJ, hashtag Zahavahs, hashtag, hit that thumbs up button, hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Go comment what you think or what you thought of this video. Love you guys so much. This was me and Zahavah's like first story time. I hope it went well. And I'm sorry if I sound kind of nasty. I have a cold right now. But anyways, love you guys so much. Bye!